सलाम, याली मदद, सत श्री अकाल, हेलो टू अल्बर्टा। आप सबका स्वागत है हमारे प्रोग्राम आपकी आवाज़ में। मैं आपका होस्ट, आपका दोस्त अमृत बराड़ आपका स्वागत करता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि आपका लास्ट वीक अच्छा गया होगा, खुशियों से भरा गया होगा, सेहत से भरा गया होगा। आज हम हाजिर हैं एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन लेकर और हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगे ऑनरेबल मिस्टर डेल नेली, जो कि एसोसिएट मिनिस्टर हैं नेचुरल गैस एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी अल्बर्टा प्रोविंस के। तो आइए मिलकर स्वागत करते हैं उनका और जानते हैं वो क्या इंफॉर्मेशन हमारे लिए लेकर आए हैं।
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here, Amrit. So thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So, as we were reading in the news a few days back, and also there was a media announcement that there is another big announcement has been made for regarding the electricity rebates. What you were giving, it was 3 months. Now you have extended for 6 months. Can you put a little bit light on that, please?
Yeah, absolutely. We came out with a rebate program a number of months ago, and we said that we will rebate customers $50 a month for July, August, and September to reflect the high cost of electricity. But we also committed to continuing to monitor the events on the ground, and we see that utility prices have not really abated. They've still been quite high. And so, as you know, we just reported a $3.9 billion surplus. And let's face it, it's Albertans that own the resource. And so that we felt all along that it's Albertans that should benefit from that resource. So we've made the decision that we're going to extend the rebate, and we are going to offer $50 a month for 6 months. It's a $600 million in affordability supports that will go directly to Albertans' utility bills at a time when they need it.
So to clarify, because you said there will be for 3 months, that will be July, August, September, all Albertans will get $50 each month as a rebate in their electricity bill, right, sir?
Yeah, so I wouldn't say all Albertans that receive a utility bill will get it.
Right.
And if they use less than 250 megawatts of electricity per year, it works out to 1.9 million Albertans. It's 1.9 residences, small businesses, and farms. It's quite a significant undertaking. And we're very thrilled that we are able to be in this position where we can support Albertans on the utility bills at a time when we know that they are struggling. So it's great news for Albertans.
Absolutely. And now you have extended that particular subsidy or money for 6 months. That will be September, October, November, December also, right?
That's right. So it'll be July to December now. And here's the great news. There's no complicated forms to fill out. If anybody texts you and says, click this to sign up, we're not doing that. We're not sending out emails. You don't have to do anything. The rebate will automatically be credited to your bill. We've worked with all the retailers, and bills will automatically be attached to all the bills beginning in July. So it'll be very simple. It'll automatically happen.
Absolutely, sir. Honorable Minister, I have a very a simple question, but that is a little bit difficult for many people who may not understand how the electricity or the gas bill works. So there are 3 different components what we are talking about. First is the petrol, right? That is for the where we got the rebate initially, where we got the 13 cents of rebate for every liter, right? Yeah. Second is the electricity, what we are talking about right now. And third is the natural gas. So there was an announcement made that there will be a rebate for the natural gas also starting October, I believe, till next year, March.
Yes.
Can you put a little light on that?
Yeah, thank you for that. There's an energy crisis in Europe. And right now, Europeans are paying over $20 a gigajoule for their natural gas. And these are high prices. And we wanted to protect Albertans from a European-style energy crisis. So what we did is we said beginning in October, because most natural gas usage in Alberta happens between October and March.
Right.
So about 80% of gas usage actually happens over those months. So we are going to rebate Albertans everything above $6.50. So if we do see European-style energy prices in October, Albertans will be shielded from that. And I haven't looked in a couple of weeks, but the last time I looked, the regulated rate for natural gas in October was actually $9.50. And so, like I said, this rebate will protect Albertans, and they won't have to pay any more than $6.50 a gigajoule.
That's great. And for that also, nobody has to fill any forms, so there is no red tape involved in there also, right? It's automatically on the bill.
Yeah, for everybody who receives a utility bill that is connected to the natural gas network in Alberta, they will not have to do a thing. It'll automatically happen. Now there is a few people in our province that are not attached to the natural gas network, and we wanted to protect them as well. These people might use heating oil or kerosene, and so they will have to apply, but it's a very small percentage of people, and their retailers will be working with them to be able to help them out so that they can they'll only have to apply once, and they'll be able to get the rebate. But that's a very small percentage. Most people are connected to the NGTL system, the natural gas transmission line.
Right.
You'll automatically receive the rebate.
That's amazing, sir. And just to, like in our last conversation, what we had talked about people scamming and sending, all those text messages. That was great information from you. So I want to reiterate over here that there are no messages sent. There is nothing, things back and going on, and it will be directly in the bill so that people don't get confused. Right, sir?
Absolutely. If somebody texts you about the rebate, it's a scam. If somebody emails you about the rebate, it's a scam. And it's unfortunate that there are bad actors, but unfortunately this happens. So please don't respond to those messages. The rebates will automatically be credited on your bills.
Amazing. Sir, I just want to ask you one more time so that, you said it, but I just want to elaborate a little bit more. You said that something about we have a surplus of our, funds in the budget. And to be very honest, it's really great budget in so many years. So why did you decide to extend the current program from 3 to 6 months?
Well, because we said that we will continue to monitor utility prices.
Right.
We'll monitor events on the ground, and
Right.
and we've also demonstrated that we will have Albertans' backs. When COVID first hit, we were the first jurisdiction before
Right.
any other province and before the feds that we offered emergency relief payments to all Albertans. We were the first ones to do that. We also came out with the utility deferral program where we said we don't want you to choose between groceries or utilities. And so we have demonstrated that we will have Albertans' backs and we will protect them when they need us, and that's what we're doing. And we're monitoring events, and since utility prices have not come down, we made the decision to extend the rebate because we know that Albertans will benefit from this support. And by the way, you mentioned the 13 cents a liter that we took off the gas pump. If that's in place for 12 months, that will be $1.3 billion. The electricity rebate is $600 million. The natural gas rebate, combined with those other two rebates, are over $2 billion in supports. These are the most generous affordability supports in the country. No other province is doing anything as rich as we are. And we're able to do this, Amrit, because our budget is balanced and we have a surplus. And so that it should be Albertans that benefit from the good position that we're in. Albertans made the sacrifice, and now they get the benefit. And we're very pleased to offer the most generous supports in the country.
And to be very honest, sir, we are really very thankful to you. And these are the few things which hurts people. Like, for example, in their budget, electricity, grocery, fuel. And if we are taking care of those particular things, it eases a little bit on everybody's budget, right? So they can even save $100 a month. It is a big amount. Looking at the position nowadays.
I speak to Albertans on a regular basis, and they tell me that if my utility goes up by $50, I have to take that from my grocery bill. Right. And we don't want Albertans to have to be in that position to have to choose. And that's why we're doing this, because we know that Albertans are hurting and we want to support them. We have never seen inflation like this in a generation. It is absolutely crazy that we're calling it just-in-inflation because it's Justin Trudeau that created this inflationary environment. It is his progressive policies that have put us here, and we know Albertans are struggling, and we want to support them through this tough time.
Absolutely, sir. I have one more question. Are there any other support to help Albertans manage current cost of living increases? I know I'm asking too much, but still, it's kind of like, things are like that. We are just waiting, to get more and more. It's human nature. So I'm just reiterating that, sir.
So all I can say is, of course, we have the most generous supports, the three that I already mentioned.
Right, sir.
For parents with young children, we have a very generous childcare subsidy that is going out to young parents with children in childcare. And so we've got some very generous supports there. And all I can tell you is to continue to watch. We will continue to monitor events on the ground. And if more supports are required, then we will make those difficult decisions at that time. But we will always have Albertans' backs, and I think we've demonstrated that, and we will continue to do so.
Absolutely, sir. Sir, you've been in this position since long time, and you are serving this portfolio. When you joined, and now at this stage, what is the difference you are saying? Do you see people being a little bit more enthusiastic? They have more energy in them, and as the buzz is around, Alberta and Albertans are back. Do
Yeah.
you feel that way yourself?
I absolutely do. We just came through an incredible tough time, a triple black swan event. We had a global pandemic, the global collapse in energy prices, the global economic meltdown, and all of that was very difficult on Albertans. And we've all had to struggle through a very difficult time. And now that we're getting past that, and we've got some great news, the economy is thriving. We've created 200,000 new jobs. We've balanced the budget, and we didn't balance the budget on $100 oil, Emery. We balanced the budget on $70 oil because of fiscal restraint that we brought. And because oil has been over $100, that's why we're in a position to support Albertans. And so Albertans are seeing this, and they're seeing the good news on the horizon. We have announced 7 world-scale clean hydrogen facilities for Alberta that will translate into thousands and thousands of jobs, billions of dollars worth of investment. It's nothing but great economic news. The budget is balanced, and Albertans are positive. I'm right now at the Calgary Stampede. If you're wondering why I'm dressed like this, I'm enjoying the Stampede down in Calgary, and there's a buzz in the air. We had the premier Stampede breakfast, and
Yes,
and last year there was protesters that were circling the block. They were asking for government to be thrown in prison. It was a horrible. And you know what? There is real passion and excitement and a positive energy that was in the crowd today. I'm sure there was protesters. I just didn't see them. People are genuinely happy, proud of being Albertan, and they know that right now Alberta is a great place to be. Not just the best place to be in Canada, but it's one of the best places in North America because we have we're in an enviable position to protect Albertans from the inflation while they're enjoying the benefits of a strong economy. And so there is real excitement and happiness in the air. It's been the first time in a long time when we've seen it. So we're very pleased to see that.
No, definitely. I totally agree with you, sir. And next year, the elections are coming, and everybody is looking forward where the mandate will be. But again, there has been a significant change in Albertans' attitude, and I'm definitely, second you over there. And as we say, we have to forget what happened and let's move forward.
Yeah.
We learned a lot, and now moving forward is the only way and the best way. We should not be, and I think you will agree with me, sir, that as Albertans, we always feel, let's move ahead. Learn from the past and move ahead, sir. What do you say?
Absolutely. And I tell Albertans that when I go door knocking, and I door knock in my riding on a frequent basis, and I speak to Albertans, and I tell them, listen, we did some things you didn't like. We did some things I didn't like. And they recognize this was not a perfect situation to be in. It was less than ideal. There was no playbook for it. We were between a rock and a hard place. And people are recognizing that. And people want to move on. To your point, you're absolutely right. People want to close the door on that. COVID is not going away. It's going to be around. We've
Absolutely.
got the power of the vaccines to protect us. We have individual responsibility, and people want to move forward, and they want to enjoy their families. They want to be able to travel again, and they just want to get past it and move forward. So yeah, I'm hearing a real excitement and energy on the doorstep, Emery, that I have not seen in a long time. I'm going to run this election like I'm 10 points behind, but I got to tell you, I'm cautiously optimistic.
Definitely, sir. And we will have many more conversations with you, and we will talk more about other things also. But thank you so much for today's information, and I'm very much sure people will be pleased and they'll be happy with this information what you gave today. Thank you so much, sir, and enjoy your
Thank you.
stampede.
Emery, may I leave you with one thing?
Please, sir, please.
I just, in addition to receiving the electricity rebates, I want your listeners to know that they can benefit from cheaper fixed rate contracts if they're currently on a variable rate. Quite often, the variable rate is the higher rate,
Right.
and the fixed rate, and it was not always like this. But
Absolutely.
lately, we've seen lower prices on the fixed rates.
Mhm.
So I'd like to encourage your listeners to contact the Utility Consumer Advocate. They're a nonpartisan, independent agency that will tell them who has the cheapest price on a fixed contract. And it's another way that they can save money. In addition to the rebates, they can benefit from both.
I think I have that information also. It says they contact the Utilities Consumer Advocate at 310-4822, and there is an email uca-helps@gov.ab.ca, right, sir?
Absolutely. That's the one. Yeah, absolutely.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much again, sir, for all this information. And I'm very sure people will like it and will get benefit from that, sir.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
You as well.
तो ये थे Honorable Minister Mr. Dale Nally, Associate Minister for Energy and Natural Gas, Associate Minister of Natural Gas and Electricity for Alberta. और इन्होंने जो अभी बात बताई वो बहुत बेनिफिशियल है आप सबके लिए, हम सबके लिए, कि जो एक प्रोग्राम 3 months के लिए तैयार किया गया था उसको 6 months के लिए एक्सटेंड कर दिया गया है। तो प्लीज़ एक अपना ध्यान रखें कि कोई भी आपको मैसेज करता है, ईमेल करता है कि आप किसी भी प्रोग्राम में रजिस्टर करें इस रिबेट के लिए, तो उस झांसे में मत आए, क्योंकि पीछे बहुत बड़ा स्कैम हुआ था जहां पर बहुत सारे लोगों ने अपनी इन्फॉर्मेशन दी। वो एक प्राइवेट इन्फॉर्मेशन, जो पर्सनल इन्फॉर्मेशन है, उसको गेन करने का एक तरीका होता है, तो उस झांसे में मत फंसें। जैसे मिनिस्टर साहब ने कहा, और अपने मीडिया के थ्रू मैं आपको यही बार बार कहता हूँ कि प्लीज़ आप इन झांसों में मत फंसें। जहाँ पर आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम लगती है या आपको लगता है कि कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन मिसलीडिंग है, तो प्लीज़ डायरेक्ट सोर्स से कांटेक्ट करें। आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं, हमारे पंजाबी नेशनल मीडिया में कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं, जहां पे हम आपको सही दिशा में भेज सकते हैं। लेकिन प्लीज़ ये ध्यान रखें कि आप जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जो ये 6 महीने हैं, आपको $50 का रिबेट मिलेगा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का। प्लस जो सितंबर से मार्च तक, जब अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी, मार्च, जब ठंड ज़्यादा होती है अपने कैलगरी में, अल्बर्टा में, तब आपको गैस का जो है उसका रिबेट मिलेगा। तो उसका भी आप ध्यान रखें। अगर आपको कहीं भी प्रॉब्लम लगती है तो आप इनके जो एडवोकेट हैं, यूटिलिटीज कंज्यूमर एडवोकेट हैं, उनको आप कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं 310-4822, या उनका ईमेल है uca-helps@gov.ab.ca, उनको आप इन्फॉर्म कर सकते हैं। या आप यूटिलिटी कॉस्ट के लिए विजिट कर सकते हैं, विजिट UCA Helps। तो इससे एटलीस्ट आपके पास अगर इन्फॉर्मेशन होगी तो आप सही दिशा में जा सकते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग आपकी आवाज़। अगेन, हर शो को खत्म करने से पहले मैं यही कहता हूं कि हर टॉक शो का मतलब सिर्फ ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ नहीं, हंगामा नहीं, बहस नहीं, तमाशा नहीं। ये टॉक शो है आपकी आवाज़ का, आपके मुद्दे का, आपके जज्बात के साथ साथ आपके भरोसे का, क्योंकि आपका भरोसा हमारी जिम्मेदारी है, उम्मीद आपकी कोशिश हमारी है। थैंक यू।